I've been drinking water for some time, picking up the parts of my life. Didn't get to solve it this time. How am I to break apart? Don't tell me why we can't collide. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Don't you feel it? Don't you feel it? On the break of dawn, I'll follow you to carry on. On the break of dawn,
Good morning, excuse me, got a frog in the throat there. Good morning everyone, welcome to TeamODZ Live. And yeah, today's Alpe day. Let's do another Alpe. She's my bike frog. Go up on the ethos today and down on the handbike. Oh, I didn't realise I'd already done some climbing on this. Well, I'll at least get level 1 on the upgrades today. Oh, when did I do that? Hey there, director. How you doing? Oh, I better fill a bottle. Need a drink. I'm running a little behind today. Give me a second. There you go. let's get going. Fans. I knew something didn't feel right. Oh. Told you I was not very well organised today. Right, now I can get ready. Let's go. What can I think when I did the ASOS on Clyde? Not complaining, because that's it. Get a level on it today. A little bit later, we'll go into the shop and I'm going to spend 10 million drops. So as yesterday, I maxed out the Dogma. I've already got 2 other Pinarellos fully maxed on upgrades, so I can buy the Espada. I'm feeling a little tired, but hopefully you'll feel okay for the race tomorrow. Was it Monday already? He's repairing a power supply for a friend on Saturday, and then we went out as a family after a bit of a walk. And yesterday my daughter and I fixed our oven. Needed a new relay fitting for the control board, so I got that installed. Yeah, towards the Alpe now. Right turn, Clyde. A runner. I can't get far enough over. Oh well. Slice through the arm. I 3D printed a pen slash pencil holder for my daughter on Saturday. It's a chubby T-Rex, kind of sat down with his mouth wide open for the pens and pencils to go in bright orange. She likes it. I do too, thinking about printing another one just for me. If only there was a way for me to get right straight to the bottom of the Alpe. Yeah. I should have done this part on the handbike and got kilometres for it. Oh well. Guess I've got another 14 metres of climbing on the ethos here. What's the plan? Well, Darren, I'm just going up because I want to get the upgrade on going on the ethos here. Need to get this maxed out by Christmas, which is definitely going to happen. But yeah, just going up the Alpe just to get climbing in on the ethos, and then I'll descend on the handbike to get some distance on it. I've got 2 Zwift bikes maxed out now. The handbike isn't far off. And once I've got the 3rd Zwift bike maxed out, I can start working on upgrading the Tron bike. Yesterday I finished the Dogma, and I've already got 2 other Pinarello bikes maxed. So when we get to the top, I'm going to quickly stop and buy the Espada. Unless I talk myself out of it by the time I get there. I've maxed enough bikes out already for the to buy the Project 74, but it's just not a bike that I think I'll use, so I haven't bought it. I got 51 million drops, so it's not like I haven't got enough money to buy it, but I'd rather save the drops for something that I will use than something that will just sit there in my garage and not be used. Well, I don't know, it depends. I mean, the Tron bike's a good all-rounder, so there have been CRL races that I've used the Tron on, where they've had a bit of everything in them, but generally I'll choose a bike based on what the route is. Plus, in ZRL races, bike upgrades are leveled anyway, so it really doesn't matter whether you've got an upgraded bike or not, which kind of defeats the purpose of going out and getting the miles in to get these things upgraded. But who am I? Yeah, SL8 will be next. Once I get this ethos maxed out, well, actually, once I get this ethos maxed out, then I'll switch to going up the Alpe on the Espada, because it just needs time. Doesn't matter how far I go, just needs time. And then come down on the SL8. I made a start on the SL8 yesterday, Friday. I led the Friday up on the SL8. I've got the KDEX maxed. And I've got both the leads maxed as well. And like I say, I've got the 3 Dogma Pinarello bikes done. Hey there, Katie. We haven't had duck step yet. I'm a bit late to the game this morning, but I knew that would help you. Well, there you go. Compromised. You're really? I'm late. Yeah, I've got a meeting. I think it's at 8:15. There we go. 1,000 meters of climbing remain until upgrade unlocks. I think I'll manage that on this ascent. If I don't, I'll turn around and because I won't be far off. Apparently I've already done some climbing on the Athos, Katie. I don't know when. Well, so for the sector splits and for the map on the right to appear, you've got to have started at the bottom. You've got to have crossed that start line for the climb. So if you're choosing to ride with someone that's partway up the Alpe already, then you won't get them. You also won't get a spinny wheel thing at the top. What platform are you using, Darren? Using PC or Apple TV or phone or what? Gotcha, okay. Yep, that's what I'm using here as well. Home-built computer. Might upgrade it this year. I've got my work anniversary coming up in a couple of months' time, and I'll get some Amazon vouchers. I used that to build this computer 5 years ago, almost. Hopefully we'll have Humel, maybe Rick, go up in the not too distant. Humel and let him know I'm on the way up the Alpe. let him know. Yeah, that's why I asked what platform, because I know there are differences on different platforms, Katie. Like when I was descending towards the jungle at the start of the ride, you could see the shadow and the bike lights and the reflection of the rear lights in the gravel and stuff on mine, because I've got it at ultra setting. I don't think you see that on the Mac. Hey, look what's on. Got a bit of duck step already. He knows we want it, Katie. Almost on cue. Hey, let us wait for it a little bit. Interesting to see what happens with my times on the segments here. I think the last descent I came up on it. What did I come up on? Is it a TT bike? I can't remember. What was I doing last week, Katie? Going up, was it a TT bike? Yeah, I think it was. It was a TT bike. Yeah. Mind you, I didn't put the climbing wheels on the bike. Still got the SLR Zeros on. Get to the next checkpoint, the next switchback, and we'll see how much time I've saved, if any. It'll only be a few seconds if I do save any here. 20 seconds to get there. Well, I beat you by 1 second. Let's switch wheels here. Get some climbing wheels on. And see what I can do with these PRs now. Well, that's not true. You raced with me when I was on this bike, Katie. Last Christmas. Like I said, I've done a climb. I've got almost 1,000 meters already on this bike, and I don't know when I did that. Okay. yeah, I'm racking my brain trying to think when I did that. I don't know whether it was an Alpe or whether it was the grade or what I did. Well, we've got about 50 minutes to the top now, just over. 50 minutes will get me to 7:30ish. The descent. I like these short segments. Feel like you're making good progress. And then you get the long ones. Hey there, Joe. I think Zwift's definitely worth it. I enjoy the community, the social aspect, and these are all challenges, like upgrading bikes. And I especially enjoy leading group rides. Get a good group together, and we had 115 on the in the C group on the endurance builder yesterday. A good chat. Enjoyed the ride and got some kilometres in. Definitely enjoy the little challenges. Unlocking hit spikes. That's Julius. I guess he decided riding up the Alpe at this bit isn't for him this morning. Yeah, Scotty's keeping me company. Hey there, Nick. I shaved a few seconds off that one. Hey, thanks for liking the stream, John. Getting ready for a descent in about 45 minutes, Nick. But we've got a little treat at the top. Katie knows. I didn't do it yet, Katie. I thought I'd wait until you were here. Cookies. No. Something to do with spending 10 million drops. Ah, that, yes. Yeah, I was actually wondering whether I should buy it at the bottom and do this ascent on it. But I've already got a decent TT bike. And I need to get this one done. So I'll stay focused. I'll probably still use the Espada on Thursday as it's a fairly flat route. So I'll get an opportunity to do upgrades on it then. Yes, Nick. I'm going to buy a bike. See, I've dipped under 52 million. When I finished upgrading the Dogma yesterday. And here's your Mel. Just join me on Discord. Webcam's working. How do you, Mel? Just coming up on turn 15.
Oh, that's not bad. We got a little bit to go.
Yeah. If you want to do your own thing, I'll let you know when I'm nearing the top, or you can see now on my video on Discord.
It's fine with me today.
We've got about 45 minutes to the top, a little less. I'm shaving seconds off my PRs here. Katie says good morning, you Mel.
Morning, Katie. Oh, a fine weekend this week.
Yeah, I got a few things fixed. We finished the oven, got that working. Fixed the power supply. We're a friend, got that back to him. And on Friday, Yamel, I got out and did my my first 10 gigahertz, or made my first 10 gigahertz contact.
Nice.
Yeah.
More tower climbing?
No, not yet. I've got one coming up, hopefully, a little later this month. Get on a commercial
Any
tower.
mesh tactics on there? Oh,
So where I was in the state park, I could see all the way down the west coast of Lake Winnebago, and I saw a few nodes. But my 10 gigahertz contact was only 19 miles. It was a short one, but
Yeah.
we made it.
Yeah. That's cool. Ooh, the legs are tight. I mean, it's just the first few seconds more.
Yeah, mine are as well. I hope they feel a bit better for tomorrow.
Yeah, me too. Hopefully this makes them better.
I can't
And
remember
it's
whether it's a
hot.
scratch race or a points race tomorrow. Doesn't really matter for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got sent to collect some wood chips yesterday. Katie and our city, the city garage has bins full of compost and wood chips and mulch and stuff. The wood chips are free, but the bin was empty, so I came home with none.
On the 10 gigahertz, what signal is using that? What type of signals?
So we started on single sideband and just voice. Well, so we use Morse initially to as a beacon to align dishes on each other, and then because the beam width of the dish is pretty narrow, so we start off first of all just using calculations to figure out what direction to roughly point things in, and then my friend sent a Morse beacon, and I aligned my dish on him, and then I sent a Morse beacon and he did the same, and then we just go through that one more time to make sure that we're really well pointed on each other, and then we switched to single sideband and had a good chat for half an hour.
Yeah.
Then we switched to FM, and then we switched to D-Star, which is a digital voice mode, and I was really surprised that we had enough frequency stability to be able to hold that digital voice contact.
Yeah. That's cool. And what you were sending over the band, is that normal data, or did you just send anything you want?
No, it's just voice. Just we're just chatting about stuff and basically just proving that my stuff is working now.
Okay.
The next test will go a bit further. We'll do about 40 miles up to Green Bay, and I'll have an opportunity to compare what me and a friend will operate side by side, and we'll get to compare each other's setups, see if I need to make any other alterations to what I've got.
Yeah.
What's on your mind? Can I read it from your eyes?
I'm saying PR after PR here.
Can we lay
Yeah,
and make the time stop?
only about 10 seconds, but
What if we stay? Pretend there's nothing else.
Nearly halfway up already. All the seconds add up. That's right, Katie. Yeah, because it was 70-minute climb today, I would think. But yesterday on the endurance builder, Ufa says, if we really push, we'll get to ride the volcano a second time. I was leading and I said, you're not selling this to me, Ufa.
Sir, no, no, thank you. Is this individual riding with us? Do we know them?
Well, the Turpin?
Sorry for
No,
question.
I don't know them. Yes, he's working on upgrades as well, going up the Alpe on a mountain bike.
Yeah. Wonder if it's a time-bound bike.
Exactly, Katie. Take a look at the top and see how many more kilometers I need to max out the handbike, and then I can start working on the Tron bike upgrades as well. About 40 minutes to the top now. From the halfway point. Yeah. So I'm going to start using the SL8 on events, Katie. Now that I've got the dogma done. Oh, wow. This one's taken longer, this segment. I must have been on a fast coffee stop or something. The last time I set the PR on this.
I've seen relics of kingdoms past and crowns of ancient kings. I've heard stories
Yeah.
of distant lands.
I need to get this one ready for Christmas.
I long to reach
For the Alpe.
your voice. It beckons me to go to worlds
But I haven't pushed the button yet, you know. We get to the top. I'm going to buy the Espada.
Nice.
And that'll be the first time that I've been under 50 million drops
That's
in a long, long time. Hey there, Terence. Yeah, I'll be there, Katie. Gotta make room for the figgy pudding. How long have we been doing this? Well, so I'm riding on rollers right now, and I built these in January 2017. So I've been riding on Zwift since before that. But not as much as I do now.
Yeah.
How long have you been on Zwift, Mel?
I joined right at the time when Jason and Justin were doing the Ebb all the time. Not Ebb, the Wagner's Wagon.
Yeah.
What is that, 2015 or 17? One of the two. But I've had a lot of excuses to stop, so yeah.
No, they're no excuses, they're reasons.
Yeah. I try and not let them get me, so I try and make them sound bad so that I know not to do it again. But, you know, first time I stopped, I had one issue with the next.
Yeah.
Just keeps happening. This time I'm trying to focus more on this so I don't have to stop again.
Yeah. There you go, Terence. Got a couple of veterans. Zwift veterans.
What's up, Nikita? Good morning. Talk.
I'm just on my normal road bike right now, Terence. Like I said, I built these rollers that I'm riding on back in January 2017, so I'm just riding on 3 drums. My bike's not fixed to them at all. There's 2 under the rear wheel, 1 under the front wheel, and then there's a big rubber band that links the rear drums to the front, so both of my wheels turn, so I can steer on them and position myself on them properly. Can I ride off them? Absolutely. Have I ridden off them? I've done it live on stream. But the thing is, when you ride them for a while, you know it's going to happen. So you can usually get unclipped and get ready to put a foot down. And I've got something I can grab hold on this side, and something I can rest on the other side as well if it happens. So I'm the crazy one. I ride. Most people ride smart trainers on Zwift. So most common is what they call a wheel off trainer. You take your rear wheel off, and the trainer replaces the rear wheel.
And in my case, I take off the front wheel too.
Yeah. The thing I like about the rollers is the freedom of movement. It's a lot more like riding outdoors, moving the bike around under you, all of that.
Yeah, that's the same thing I feel like we all like. Can't get past this really hard. Such a good thing.
Well, I've got 3 fans, Terence, and that kind of helps a bit. Oh, so yesterday, I just happened to bring the the temperature sensors up in the house. I've got an hourly, daily, monthly, and annual temperature trend. I've got one sensor outdoors, one in the family room, and one down here in the basement. And while I was riding yesterday morning, I got the temperature in the basement to rise by 0.5 degrees Celsius. I heated the basement.
It'd be like that. I do the same thing to the garage when the door's shut during the winter. Windows be all foggy and steamy. What's going on in that garage? Just some efforts. You hear the noises, you may think one thing, but no, it's just biking.
I can't remember who it was, but they were watching a live stream of a race once, and there was lots of heavy breathing on that, and they're watching it on their iPad, and they couldn't figure out why they couldn't hear anything out of the iPad speaker, and then they realised at the end of it that it was paired to the Bluetooth speaker upstairs. So the rest of the family upstairs, all they could hear was his heavy breathing. So they probably wondered what the guy was watching on his iPad.
They have a similar story like that where a guy was watching some juicy content on his phone at the gas station, and he forgot his phone was connected to Bluetooth, and his mom and sister was in the car.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
So Terence, yeah, I stream to this channel pretty much every day. The only day that I don't stream is Saturday. Sunday is that's an impromptu one, but tomorrow morning we should just be getting ready to finish a race this time tomorrow morning. We'll start 45 minutes earlier than what it is now, so we'll be on tomorrow and racing. Wednesday, so I'm in the US Central time zone, so it's 7:32. Sorry, can't even read the numbers. 7:12 here. Wednesday, again 45 minutes ago, I'm one of the leaders for the TeamODZ or Divas group ride, so I'll be on that. Thursday, I don't tend to ride in the morning. I ride at lunchtime, and again race a team time trial. And then Friday mornings we've got the Friday Ebb.
We sprint to funnies.
Yep, tomorrow evening too. I'll stream the Killer Whales and DS for them. They're doing pretty well at the moment. First race done, second place so far. Yeah, so for a bit of fun on the Friday Ebb, on Friday mornings, we have a little mini race for the final 1 kilometre. I don't race it, but Yamel here does, and we'll give a bit of a commentary for the race.
And everybody always loves a commentary. Here's the question I get every time. Is everybody you ride with from Australia? I was like, no, the guy I'm talking about is not from Australia.
Hey there, Ben.
What's his name, Rick? No, that's not Rick. That's the other guy. I swear to you, I've had these questions more than once. Dude, how did you get him to announce so well for you? I guess it kind of just happened that way. He announces for everybody. He's just good at it. Same string of questions, different people every time. Hilarious every time.
Yeah, just having a bit of fun.
But I still believe it funny that most people can't pick out what act is what.
Oh yeah, I've had a few different ones. 30 minutes to the top now.
Especially like this weekend, or Fridays when I did the sprint, and you're like, that gap is insurmountable, and everybody's like,
That was the exact word I used. Yes.
yeah.
I don't know. I watch other commentaries and pick other things up and think, oh yeah, I've got to use that. And then by the time Friday comes around, I've forgotten what they were.
Yeah. Now you'll have to make a live streamer's wordsmith document or something.
Easily done, Katie. Easily done, Katie. I guess we're both follically challenged. I think I've got a few years on Simon though. I don't know. I can see how old Simon is now. Yeah, I am a little bit older than Simon. Got him by 5 years. I'll fill a bottle shortly. Next dude that passes me, I'll take a coffee stop and fill the bottle.
Because of my race the other day and the mess up I had, I moved my stream deck to my other computer. And
Yeah, what happened?
I accidentally started typing a message instead of hitting the spacebar to sprint.
Oh.
So I had to press escape to delete the message and then press spacebar again, which wasted like 3 seconds of the sprint.
Yeah.
So I tried to make the time back, but I didn't have enough space. I ran out of space. With
Yeah, I thought you'd
of a second.
I thought you'd had some kind of mechanical unclipped or something.
Just my spacebar hitting capability was terrible, and I actually hit message instead of spacebar. So I made a shortcut on my stream deck that hits spacebar. It's like, and I moved my phone to a better location where I can easily hit it while I'm about to sprint.
Yeah.
Nikita, thanks for the resubscribe. The Prime resubscribe. 5-month streak. Cobalt, you can't go. No, Cobalt, you gotta stay here. He's trying to go to school with Ryan. Cobalt, you're too big to go to school. You got a 150-pound dog trying to go to school, my daughter.
What's the dog's name?
Cobalt.
You know, stay.
Cobalt, come in here and say that and lay down. Or you gotta go inside. Lay down. Lay down. No, lay down. Here he comes trying to get him straight down. Sit down, boy. There you go. She's going to school. You can't follow her. Let me see if I can get my big boy in there. There he goes. There y'all go. For everybody who's watching on stream, which is just me and Nikita, but oh look, now he's gonna run. But you're gonna get sweat for all over. It's too big to be where he is trying to lay. Let's see. That's the best I can get. There y'all go. We're dog streaming today. I know, forever a lap dog, nearly 200-pound dog, getting sweat dripped on him as he came. Well, you're getting in my way of my pedals. Oh, come on. You gotta move out of the way of my pedal. Thank you. I'm hitting you every pedal stroke.
Probably got an itch there.
Yes, move. Thank you. He got his hip caught this time because he started moving over more. Thank you, Cobalt. Go sit down.
Yeah, okay, he says, Yamel, the only indoor cyclist to be chased by a dog.
Yeah. There he goes. He went and laid down over there. Much better.
Yeah, one more long one,
that's what I
Katie,
gotta
4
do.
till 3. But this is the longest, you're right. So Katie rode up the Alpe on Saturday, and
Thanks, Katie.
I was out with the family. Katie let me know where she was, and I was in the middle of nowhere, but thankfully I still had cell service, so it's still joining on the descent.
Nice.
I was a bit worried. Yes, Kirsten.
Oh gosh. Did you take mine? Oh. Now my daughter came back and my dog is yay. All right. Bye.
Yeah, she might be pretty, but I promise it gets scary. When she wants your daddy and she finds out where you live. Creeping in the shadows, eating poisoned apples. She's nothing like you ever seen. Her mood goes up and down and round and
Thanks for the ride on, Yadi.
don't tell her what she might do next. 'Cause she's a itty bitty spider with a itty bitty lighter, and she might just come for you. Should always sleep with one eye open. You better keep in mind to always look over your shoulder. 'Cause when you think you're safe, just stay awake. She's moving closer. 'Cause she's a itty bitty spider with a itty bitty lighter, and she might just come for you.
Alright, let's coffee stop on this guy and oops. No. There we go.
She's a snake
Stopping.
creeping on the floor. If you
Fill a bottle.
ever time of day, baby, that's your
Oh, nice. XD. CX. Thank you.
Getting a raid.
Yay.
Nice.
Party people in the house. Raid while we climb this hill. Oh, Kirsten K. Z person was on the side.
Yeah. That's Kirsten Catronis. She hopped on with me at first.
Said hi.
I remember doing the 25 laps around the volcano with Kirsten after I'd ridden the OD Century. So I'd already ridden 100 kilometers and then I went and did 25 laps around the volcano.
Yeah.
It was me, Megan and Kirsten. I hope you make it, Katie. And we know if you don't that you've still got us in our thoughts.
That's what she-
Gotcha. Well, like I said, I know we'll still be in your thoughts, Katie. Ooh. 30 seconds. This is the other long one.
Yeah.
Yeah, watching us doesn't pay the bills, so Katie, yeah.
And that. Stroke by stroke. Digging in.
Alright, cheers, Terence. Look forward to seeing you again. Like I said, we'll be racing tomorrow. Certainly appreciate the support. I won't be as chatty, but be something a bit more interesting than watching one guy riding up a big hill.
Yeah, it'll be 4 all crying, same thing, or similar.
We'll have to see who's going to be racing tomorrow. I'm pretty sure Ufa will want you and Rick and him. If he wants me, I'll race. What's the course? I don't know, Katie. I haven't looked. Let's have a quick look, see if we can find out. Glyph Heights. 1 lap of Glyph Heights. Oh, next week is Mercury 40. I remember racing that last time.
To you, for me, morning. Very much still morning.
Yeah, well done, Nick. That's all the long ones out of the way now. A couple of short ones. And then the last jig up to the top. I'll be there in about 7 minutes. Oh, sorry. So your name's the same colour as Aggie's, Katie. So getting mixed up. Sorry, guys. How you doing, Aggie? Yeah, so Glyph Heights tomorrow.
Is that a lot of climbing?
Let's have a look. And it says up, up, up after a flat of lead in. The loop. Front loads, lots of climbing, beginning with the Itzicom, progressing into the upper half of the grade, and then finishing on the final portion of the Epic KOM. So, yeah, lots of climbing. Yeah, I'll be quite happy if Ufa says, "No, we don't want you tomorrow, Andy."
The chances of that happening is 0 to none, but I hear you. The simple answer for that is who would replace you. You're not less than the 5th fastest, so it wouldn't make sense to replace you unless need be.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we've got some stronger cyclists on the team than me. We've got Batman and
but he hardly rides morning with us anymore. So
yeah, I
it's a
know.
miracle if he'll show up. So for honest shows, you have Rick. He's the fastest, obviously. I'm probably second, but probably third. And then there's you in there. Probably second. Maybe third. I don't know. Let's just say. I don't know. A lot of days you beat me, especially on that race. And yeah, so then we have Ufa probably sitting in third if we're, fourth. And then after that, you probably have, like, Justin's doing good, but especially on climbing races, they're not his advantage anymore. He's very much a disadvantage. So he should only really do time trial flats. And then you have, you start going to, like, you know, different skill levels or different riding levels. It would be a bad move to replace you, like, really bad.
There we go, Katie, that'll help.
Yeah, more often than not, you beat me in that race, so you'll probably get second. I'll probably get third or fourth. Ufa will probably beat me depending on the course type.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, the only times that I've beaten you really are when I've managed to hang on to the lead pack and you've gotten dropped.
Yeah, but that has happened at least 3 times. It definitely happened in that New York last crit.
Yeah.
And it happened in what was it, like, London hill climb one or whatever it was? Something like that.
There was one in France as well, where the Russian team hammered it from the start.
Yep.
And I almost switched off and gave up and came back to you guys. And then I'm thinking, no, I'm 2 seconds away from it. Come on, get there.
And then you ended up staying and I didn't catch.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I remember you really hammering it, trying to bridge.
Yeah. And then I almost got Ufa and, what's his name, starts with a C? K. I can't remember his name. But we had another gentleman. He didn't really talk much, but he rode. And he beat me. He beat me on that. Or he was in my group, you know. That I tried to bridge back. What's his name? Cardino? Something like that?
Cortino.
Yeah, Cortino.
Yeah.
That's it.
He's stronger than me as well. I mean, the only races that I've come in higher than you guys is when I've had luck on my side. Really, it hasn't been good planning
for you more times than once. Like, you're good at getting there and being in the right spot and holding it better than us. So it would be, even if we're better, let's say we are, right, in theory, but also in practice, 3 to 4 times you have been in the decisive spot at the decisive moment.
Yeah.
And ended up beating us badly, I might add. Like, there's a substantial gap because you're with the group and we're not. That's why you ranked higher points than me for the whole season.
Well, that, and I think there was a few races where I made that you didn't.
Yeah. So with all being said, as arguably our second, and even really for me, it's not really an argument, as our second base teammate, it would be a terrible idea to let you go.
I mean, even if I don't race, then I'll still DS.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to get top 10, you know.
I mean, isn't that all
well,
have you top 10?
Top 10 time is 1,447 minutes, so I think you're going to beat that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'm targeting 5th, I think. All right, Katie's ready.
What's up, Shelly?
All right, in the interest of saving time, I'll spend the 10 million drops at the bottom when we get stopped. Should I try for fourth here?
Behind.
Let's try for
Once you
fourth.
get down, you'll be able to come back to me since I'm so far behind.
Yeah. There we go. Upgrade completed.
Okay. Man, it's crazy seeing your daughters trying to look old. I'm like, no. Still my baby. Why do you trying to look broke? Take that makeup off now. Not makeup, like face.
Ooh.
Whatever. Wheels.
It is wheels.
Yeah, nice.
What did I do that for? Take down the handbrake.
The chat is dead, Misha.
Getting ready to start the descent.
Good idea. Need hands like from Kirsten. She jumped back up, so she was paying attention. She said, "I ain't climbing the whole thing. I'll join for a bit and then I'll go down." It's hardly any words in there. That joint day.
Here to you with
Dead as I was sleeping.
Nick. I guess Kirsten's bike swapping.
Oh snap! I'm gonna have to do this. I have to force myself to stop because I don't trust that it stops. There. Like swap. I can't. Oh, mine?
Yeah.
So this weekend was Jazz Fest weekend, Galford Jazz Fest at the Merriweather Post Pavilion, and basically it's just a jazz festival but Jazz Festival is a little different than some of the other more active festivals. There's music, but you know, jazz, R&B, mostly. This year was very heavy on R&B side, as they call it now, old school, because I guess I'm old, because it's old music I knew from my generation. But like TLC performed,
Waterfalls.
Disco,
Hope they did
Blue
waterfalls.
yeah, they did. They did. It was good. They performed last, so that's, you know, who was playing when I left out. They did a little bit too late though, because of the type of festival it is. It's customary to bring like those big, massive, like 10-foot by 10-foot tents that, you know, you see at like sporting events, and set up your whole thing there. But it rained a lot, and then, you know, it's not good enough light, so most people pack up before dark. And once you pack up, it's like, hey, I might as well leave. So honestly, I would not want to be the last artist, because the only people that's going to see you are the people who didn't bring anything. We're sitting on the lawn, and with the sheer amount of rain, sorry for them, but hey, they had a good time. I had a good time. But yeah, we set up our food, our tents. One of the tents, you know, the little ones that open up like an accordion, it always breaks. So, and it was $250. So my dad sent me to the store like, hey, get a new tent. I'm like, I'm not buying another $250 tent that breaks that easily every time you close it. And he was like, yeah, we get about 3 uses before we have to buy it. And I was like, then stop buying the same tent. So anyway, I went to REI and got a real camping tent that you can like stand in tight. And when everybody saw it and us taking it out of the box, they were like, oh shit, do with that thing, it's too big, blah blah blah. And everybody was talking smack. But then they seen it open up and how easy it was. They were like, oh man, this just kind of cool. And then next thing you know, instead of coming up to talk smack, everybody's coming up to be like, man, that's a cool tent. So, but either way, it was a good time, good music, just chilling. I bought a painting. I take a picture of it and send it to y'all, but I bought a painting. It's pretty cool, pretty cool black art. And it's a woman, it's 2 women.
Yeah, Kirsten's here as well, Katie.
Oh yeah, yeah. I actually have to show y'all the painting. Describing it is too hard. Basically, like, it's an abstract art piece that has like 3 different layers depending on how you look at it. Oh, a link for the tent. It was $600. Just so you know, if you're gonna buy it. But anyway, I bought it because, like, with all the bushcraft stuff that we have planned, and all of the camping that we do, you're right. I didn't take any pictures of it at all and send it to anybody. It's just sitting in my room right now, trying to figure out where I'm gonna hang this painting. But yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, with all the events that we plan to do, I figured we can use it when we go tubing at Harper's Ferry next year. Yeah, overall, it was a long weekend, but it was good. It was one of those ones where, like, you relaxed, but you didn't have like a couch potato relax. So it was like emotionally nice and comforting or whatever, but like physically you're still tired because the area, you know, the chairs we're in weren't the best. They weren't like layout. Next time I think I'm gonna bring like one of my layout chairs or whatever, and so I can like sit back and actually like fall asleep and actually relax. I just left them in my tent, and it was I didn't want to pull out the tent behind me just to get it out. So I'm gonna maybe bring this other chair. Chair was comfy, but you can't sleep in it. So like, I didn't take no pictures. Oh, my sister picked up 2 paintings too.
I still haven't recovered all my drops from upgrading the dogma, the final step of the dogma. And now I've got another stage on the, the first stage on the ethos to buy.
Guys, it's the next holiday, Juneteenth.
Oh yeah.
We did.
What day's Father's Day, Emil?
No actual clue at all, actually.
Sunday. I'll have to send you the.
On Sunday.
I'll have to send you the link to that.
Yeah. It's not like I get anything good for Father's Day. It's such a pointless holiday, at least in my life.
I'm sure you get some love.
Oh, yes, I'll look into it. I will. Let's Nikita, the website is River Riders. Yes, it is a 3-day weekend for me. Most people make it a 4-day. It's basically a 4-day. Unofficially 4-day, but the Govies get the day. They get like a half day, so they only got to work. It used to be 1 hour, but Trump changed it to 3. But yeah, they got to work 3 hours before they can leave, and then it's a 3-day week. So it's like 3.5 for them. A lot of them just take leave for the hour or 3 that they got to take, especially the military. Plenty of
Well,
gaming,
this was definitely worthwhile. I might even get a third teleport, or a second teleport, I should say.
Nice. Everybody's coming back to me. I told y'all would love that I was behind climbing the hill, so you get like an extra 2 minutes.
This worked especially well. We've got half the Alpe here.
Nice. I'm happy to help. My slow climbing. I love it. But Nikita, check the River Riders, or at least have it up so I don't forget when I get off the bike. You know how I am when I get off the bike. My mind is very.
Yeah, Katie. Yeah, I remember those as well. I can't do that because I would fall off my rollers if I did. Plus, I probably knocked the camera off the top of my monitor. I don't know how Wags judged that so well every time. I'm sure when he was practicing it, he took a camera out.
I wouldn't hate my socks on my character so much if I could turn them black. Or, any other color than white. I'm not a white wearing person at all. Like, I don't, it's the rarity if you see me dressed in white. There's clearly an event in which the dress code was white.
Might even put 20 kilometers on the handbike here on the descent.
The jealousy is hitting really hard right now, guys. The jealousy is there. But the ADD is on 100s.
Get to the bottom and spend some drops. That's what I said, Nick. I will hit 20k if I haven't already. I'll switch back. Right turn, Clyde. It's just kilometre out. Be able to coast it now. Maybe. Yeah, absolutely will. There it goes. Ah. Yo, let's take a look, see where we are. Oh, 135, 220, so I'm 15 off 100. That is 85k to go to max out the handbike now. Let's go and buy an upgrade on the Athos. And let's go in the drop shop.
My ADD fulfilled.
Look what's there. Do we do it? Do we do it?
But do we do it?
Do we do it? Yes, let's do it. There we go. We have an
Guess
eSport.
what, Shelly? Even with a broken finger, you can ride a bike. So I'm just saying, you know, if you would just get a bike already, you wouldn't have that problem. You could be like Andy, but it knows the smart.
Those wheels.
You could have some wheels, you know, some new bike. Finger could be Gucci, you know, you just put your hand down on the bike. That's all you need, I'm just saying.
Right, let's see.
Get a bike, Shelly. Get the bike already.
Not 1,200 minutes of riding the Espada before I get to the next upgrade. No, I'm going to try it. No, I will. I'll use it on Thursday.
Oh, wow. That thing
No.
is crazy. It looks like stretched. It looks like wall.
Yeah.
You're so lucky. I don't even think I could have. Is that 10,000 drops you said?
Yeah.
If I upgrade 2 bikes, I'll be at 0 drops.
They're Campag wheels as well, aren't they?
Oh. Look, my hands.
It is, Nick. It's going to be a long one. But anyway, we've got it now.
I got so
Yep.
many miles to go. So many miles to go in hours.
All right, let's.
I mean, I think I would have to do a 9-hour.
Radio Mel here.
I feel like I'd have to do like a 9-hour ride just to even get to the finish of the bikes that I'm on in one day. And I still
Yeah.
wouldn't.
Yeah, upgrades are certainly. Hey, they're on. Upgrades are certainly going to be a lengthy process. I knew they would be.
Yeah.
When we started this. Yes, I've got the Espada on. I will be. I'll be racing it tomorrow. I mean, who wouldn't?
It hurts. That's it.
Right, those on Twitch. We're going to Radio Mel. Everybody else, Facebook and YouTube's, we'll pull the stream down after we've got the raid in place. No, on Thursday. I'll race it Thursday, Owen. Yeah, you did time that well, Owen. I know you've been transferred to EML now. Oh, what is the route? Yes, it's flat. What's Opia's waistband?
Yeah, lots of.
All right, everybody on Facebook and YouTube, thank you very much for joining me. I'll be back with the ZRL tomorrow, ZRL race. Come back, join us then, give us some support. Until then, take care. Have yourself a good week. Bye for now.
I've been treading water for some time, picking up the parts of all my life. Didn't get to solve it this time. How am I to break apart?